Hey parents, have you found yourself in this situation? Your kids are hungry and life is busy, but sometimes the fastest solution on a budget isn't nutritious. I'm going to provide you with some healthier snack options so you know what snacks to reach for to keep your kids happy and healthy. In this video, I will be discussing common deficiencies among children. The information provided in this video is for educational purposes only. Please consult with your primary physician before making any decisions on your children's health. Before we begin, be sure to hit that bell and check subscribe below so you can stay updated every time Nutriologic loads a new weekly video. And as always, you can find us on your favorite social media, including Pinterest, Facebook, Instagram, whichever one you prefer. All links are below in our show notes, so let's get into it. All of the snacks presented in this video are packaged foods. Please know these are not meal replacements. All snacks presented in this video should be paired with a serving of fresh fruit or steamed vegetables. Okay, so I will be talking about toddlers and preschoolers, but this is going to be divided into two categories. The first one is toddlers and preschoolers ages 1 to 3 and 4 to 8 years old. During these ages, all macronutrients are essential for proper nutrition. However, protein is essential for toddlers and preschoolers. Adequate energy intake is essential for providing a child with the right proteins and amino acids they need to grow. When consuming enough energy, the body is able to use the proteins for aiding in growth and tissue repair rather than using them as a source of fuel. Of course, it is paramount that the protein sources are of high quality. Low-fat milk, animal products, and plant-based proteins are the most optimal choices. Protein intake for toddlers ages 1 to 3 years old is equivalent to 1.1 grams per kilogram or 13 grams per day. And for toddlers 1 to 8 years old is going to be 0.95 grams per kilogram per day or 19 grams per day. For example, 1 egg has 6 grams of protein, half cup of milk has 4 grams of protein, and half cup of peas has 3 grams of protein. Despite generally meeting the recommended intake levels of most vitamins and minerals, toddlers and preschool-age children are not meeting the suggested dietary reference intakes for iron, calcium, and zinc. Parents should be mindful of foods that are rich in iron, calcium, and zinc, such as whole grains, low-fat dairy products with added vitamin D, lean meats such as fish and poultry, and dark green vegetables like spinach. Iron deficiency anemia is a common nutrition problem among young children in the United States, with those ages 9 to 18 months of age being particularly at risk due to the rapid growth rate. Recent statistics from a study conducted by the National Health and Nutrition Examination Survey found that 15.9% of toddlers ages 1 to 2 years and 5.3% of children aged 3 to 4 years were diagnosed with anemia. People with anemia have a lower number of red blood cells than usual, and these contain hemoglobin, which carries the oxygen through the blood, requiring iron to make it. With not enough iron available to the body, less hemoglobin and fewer red blood cells are made, resulting in anemia. Anemia is caused by multiple reasons, and I would like to name a few. There is a problem with how the body absorbs iron, for example, celiac disease. Someone has lost blood from an injury, or there's a heavy menstrual period or bleeding inside the intestines. A toddler does not get enough iron in their diet. Another common cause of anemia is children who drink too much cow milk and babies who are given cow milk before they are 1 year old. Eating a balanced diet is especially important for young children, and caregivers should pay careful attention to the type of milk consumed. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention recommends that children between 1 and 5 years old drink no more than 24 ounces of cow's milk, goat's milk, or soy milk each day due to its relatively low iron content. Too much of it may replace foods that are higher in iron, leading to deficiencies in this essential nutrient. To ensure adequate levels of intake, parents can incorporate other sources like fortified cereals, meats, or eggs into their child's meal plan. Another common problem around this age is constipation or hard, dry stool associated with painful bowel movement. Diets providing adequate fiber and age-appropriate amounts of fluid can help prevent constipation. Some of the best sources of dietary fiber for toddlers include whole grain bread, cereals, legumes, fruits, and vegetables appropriate for age. It is important to know that the nutrition for toddlers or preschoolers with special needs may vary, and this will not be included in this video. Okay, so now let's talk about the recommended dietary allowances for toddlers and preschoolers ages 1 to 3. This will be for iron, kids need 7 milligrams of iron per day. They need 3 milligrams of zinc per day, and they need 700 milligrams of calcium. For toddlers and preschoolers ages 4 to 8, they need 10 milligrams of iron per day. They need 5 milligrams of zinc per day, and they need 1,000 milligrams of calcium per day. So all of the snacks that I discuss in this video, they have, some of these main deficiencies that occur during these ages. They have iron, they have calcium, and zinc. Okay, so now let's talk about energy nutrients for school-age children. This will be children ages 4 to 8 and 9 to 13 years old. Children need a variety of foods that provide enough energy, protein, carbohydrates, fat, vitamins, and minerals for optimal growth development. Ensuring that school-age children consume enough protein is essential for their well-being and development. According to the dietary reference intakes, these age groups should estimate 0.95 grams of protein per kilogram body weight per day. While increasing energy intake can often leave little room for protein, which is used to repair and build muscle cells, it's important to keep an optimal balance between the two macronutrients, especially in rapid growing children. Recent food consumption surveys demonstrate that most children are meeting and even exceeding the nutritional needs of their diet. Yet, certain demographic groups struggle to gain adequate amounts of key nutrients like iron, zinc, and calcium. So again, in this age group, we have some of the same deficiencies. This problem requires further attention and action, as these elements are vital for physical growth, immune defense, and bone density. During the 20th century, the ever-evolving landscape of nutrition faced a dramatic shift. Previously, the main concern was malnourishment and nutrient deficiencies, but now chronic diseases related to overnutrition are more prevalent. This new issue can be attributed to the overconsumption of energy, fat, and salt that has created health complications ranging from obesity to hypertension in various demographics around the world. It is essential that we provide our kids with healthier snack options and fill their main meals with nutrient-dense foods. During middle childhood, some children still experience problems such as iron deficiency, anemia, and dental caries, especially when consuming high sugar foods. The American Heart Association recommends children and teens to consume less than 25 grams or 6 teaspoons of added sugar per day. Sugar beverages are a major cause of obesity and other health-related problems. They can disrupt natural health signals like hunger, satiety, and cravings, creating an unhealthy cycle that leads to weight gain. It is important to limit sugar drinks to no more than 8 ounces per week. This includes soda, juice, energy drinks, and other drinks with added sugar or high fructose corn syrup. Again, the juice. This means that the juice has added sugar or other artificial sweeteners in it. Regular fruit juice is okay to consume with no added sugar. Okay, so I'm gonna show you some of the snacks that I got for toddlers and preschoolers. So this is my basket, and the first snack that I have here is by this brand. It's called Lesser Evil, and this packet has 4 bags, a total of 8 bags, and this was $5.99. Yeah, so this was $5.99 the whole bag, and this one brings 2 types of snacks. We have the little puffs. This is the strawberries and beet, and this one, so here is like, it says toddler 12 months plus. So what I like about this packet is that it provides only 80 calories, which is good, because you don't want the snacks to be providing so many calories and then the kid is not gonna eat the main meal. And the other thing is that the sugars in this packet is less than 1 gram, which is really good, keeping just like sugars low. And also in this packet we're gonna find 1 milligram of iron and 44 milligrams of potassium. The other thing to look for in packages is like there's like a lot of allergies among toddlers. So for example, this packet is gluten-free. This is the other packet that comes here, and these are the veggies. This one is like a veggie blend, and it has sweet potato, carrots, and broccoli. And this one is also gluten-free. There's like 0 added sugar, 0 sugars for this one. Again, this is 80 calories, and it contains 11 grams of carbohydrates. This one does not contain any iron, but it does have 6 milligrams of calcium and 43 milligrams of potassium. Okay, so the other one that I really like, and even I would consume these ones myself, like I put them in my bag because it's just like an easy snack to grab and go. This one is by Plum Organics, and the box for the Plum Organics is $11.89, and it's a box of 8 pouches. This one has 100 calories, and the total sugars is going to be 10 grams of sugar and 0 sugars added, which means that all the sugar content in this packet comes from the fruit that is added to the packet. The other thing that I do like about this brand is mostly the ingredients listed here, which will be the blueberries, chia seeds, dates, white beans, and pear. The white beans is the one ingredient that I like because it adds a source of fiber and protein. This little pouch has 3 grams of protein, has 19 grams of carbohydrates, and 4 grams of fiber. So we want to include, like I previously mentioned, the fiber, the protein, and make sure that our kids are getting the macronutrients that they need so they're not using protein as a source of fuel. Like I previously mentioned, like make sure that if you find a packet with a lot of added sugar, that's one thing that you need to watch for, because sometimes they'll pack this with a lot of sugar on top of the fruit, which is already high in fructose. I also found this other option. This is by Serenity Kids, and this one has sweet potato and spinach. I like it because, again, this one, it has 2 grams of fiber. The sugar is gonna be 4 grams of sugar, 0 sugar added, and it has 2 grams of protein, 1 milligram of potassium, 1 milligram of iron, and it's only also 100 calories. And this is another one. This is like baby food, 6 months plus, but again, this is healthy. It has fruits and it has the leafy greens that are essential for, providing iron. So this one will provide 4% of iron intake. It has a total of 9 grams of sugar, and it comes from the fruit that is here. No added sugars are in this packet. This is only 60 calories, and it has 1 gram of protein. So we are gonna move on to the Go Macro bars. I do like these bars for myself. I purchased the regular ones for adults, but they do have the ones for kids, and you will see the comparison is a much smaller snack. So these bars contain, this is also like 100 calorie. It has 100 calories. It provides 4 grams of protein. It has a total of 6 grams of sugar. It has 6 grams of sugar, 1 milligram of iron, 70 milligrams of calcium, and 69 milligrams of potassium. And it's actually 17 milligrams of calcium. So these macro bars, they are $6.42, and it's for 7. Yeah, so it will be 7 bars in each box. And I was looking at Amazon. I purchased them from a different store, but Amazon has the option to subscribe to, have a subscription, and the box will cost like $6. Okay, the other snack that I have is this is just like a fruit bar. I would prefer maybe just cutting up some fruit and just, cutting up some fruit and just putting it in a lunchbox. But I know sometimes we don't have time, so this will be a great replacement for the fruit that kids need. And the ingredients here will be only apples and mango. I would also suggest to pair this with, if your kid does not have any allergies, with maybe some peanut butter or any nut butter, just to add a little bit of protein and healthy fats. I was gonna say, maybe some nuts, but you also have to be careful because of the choke hazard. So I'll prefer just a nut butter. I think that'll be a better option. This bar again is 100 calories. It's gonna be high in sugar, so it's gonna have 23 grams of sugar, but there's no added sugar. All the sugar is fructose coming from the fruit. And here we're gonna find a high vitamin C, which is 15 milligrams. We're gonna find the potassium, 165 milligrams. It has 1 milligram of iron, and calcium, it will be 11 milligrams. This fruit bar was $2.19. Okay, lastly, I want to talk about this protein shake. With protein shakes, again, this is great on the go, but be mindful of the milk consumption and ensure that maybe you're, maybe making the protein shake at home with low-fat milk, but this is a great option on the go. And this protein shake is made with whole milk, and it provides 3 grams of fiber. It has 22 vitamins and minerals, and it has 8 grams of protein, so it's pretty high in protein, which will be a great option. Again, you have to watch with this one because it has the 9 grams of added sugars, and for kids it is recommended a maximum of 25 grams of added sugar. It has fiber, it has 3 grams of fiber, and really looking at it has like a big vitamins and minerals table, which is really good. It's a really good option to, again, provide your kid with the vitamins sometimes that they're lacking if they're not consuming enough fruits and vegetables. And that protein shake was $2.49. Everything in this basket is budget friendly. These snacks won't break the bank, and they're easy to toss in a lunchbox or for your children to snack from their pantry when they come home from school. So there you have it, parents. These are some of my top picks for keeping snack time fun and tasty for your children. Alright everyone, that is it for today. Thank you again for tuning in. If you would like weekly newsletters containing tips, tricks, insights, and recipes, join the Nutriologic newsletter and check it all out on our blog. Again, you can stay connected with myself and Nutriologic every week by tapping that bell and clicking subscribe below. All recipes and links are found in the show notes below. If you're interested in a more personal nutrition journey, whether a patient or simply interested in improving your health, learn more about my programs at www.nutriologic.com. I will see you next week, and happy eating.